If you want to receive a huge amount of flowers from the Jasminum sambac or Arabian Jasmine plant, then you just clicked on the right video, because throughout this video, I'm going to highlight 2 key points or key factors that actually maximize the flowering of a jasmine plant. I also have a bonus tip for you, so watch till the end. And with this, hello plant lovers, I'm Nishat Suba from Bangladesh and welcome to Plantology. The first factor or key point is the Jasminum sambac or Arabian jasmine plant produce flowers in new or young branches. And you can encourage new branches by pruning. As much as you prune the plant, it will produce more side branches, and each of these side branches will form flower buds on the top. Now, if you have a very small plant or thin-looking plant or sick plant, or just you bought a plant from a nursery, then avoid pruning them. Instead of that, just trim off the top of each branches. It also will encourage new shoots. But if your plant is a year old or more than a year old, then the basic is to prune halfway back of the plant. For example, this is a 2-year-old jasmine plant, and due to winter dormancy, now it is looking quite dull. So first I removed the dry, thin and crossing branches. And then here the plant has 6 or 7 thick main branches. So I'm only going to cut halfway back from each stem and removed the thin stems. Make a clean cut above the nodes and you can seal the cut points using fungicide. Also, I maintained an even shape of the plant. You can see I removed all the lower branches so the plant will look bushy once start to grow. Also, such cleaning increases airflow among the branches. I have a detailed video on the basics of pruning practice. You can check that out to learn more. Now, within 3 to 4 days, the plant will push new shoots, and each of these new shoots will form flower buds on the top. Now, not only this, the second point is more important, but before that, if you like this video so far, then it will be highly appreciated if you hit that like button and also support this channel by subscribing. There is a certain plant essential nutrient element that highly influences the jasmine plant in maximizing the flower production, and that is phosphorus. But plant also needs other essential nutrient element. So keeping all those things in mind, I use a mixture of organic fertilizer that not only contain all the macro and micronutrients but also high in phosphorus. Add a part of vermicompost which is high in nitrogen, phosphorus, amino acid, hormones and humus. Then add a half part of bone meal. Bone meal is high in phosphorus and calcium. You can use oyster meal instead. And finally, add a part of rice husk compost or rice husk. It also contains amino acids, organic carbon, nitrogen, phosphorus and potassium. You will get all the product links in the description box and pinned comment. Here I repotted my jasmine plant because it was root bound. So during preparing the soil, I mixed up all the fertilizers, but in general, add this fertilizer after pruning the plant or after the plant finished flowering. Now here is a bonus tip for you. As the plants start to flower, maintain an even moisture level in the soil. Otherwise, there is a possibility the flower buds can fall off or turn brown. So try not to overwater or underwater the plant. As soon as the soil surface feels dry, scratch the soil a bit and water thoroughly. Also make sure your jasmine plant is receiving 4 to 5 hours of direct sunlight a day, which also increases flower production. Now follow these 2 factors throughout the summer, which is the flowering period for jasmine plant, and after finishing the flowering of the plant, trim the spent blooms. You can cut 2 to 3 inches back from each stem and add phosphorus-rich fertilizer. Now, some gardeners like to use mustard cake fertilizer. You also can use that. That also contains several types of essential nutrient elements. It would be highly appreciated if you share what you do to make a jasmine plant bloom in the comment below. It will help our plant community. If you want to learn more about plants and gardening, then feel free to subscribe with the bell, and also inviting you to follow me in Instagram and Facebook page. Thank you so much for watching this video, and we will see you in the next one. Take care.